All right, in this video, I want to kind of take you all the way to combining each individual year and then combining all data sets. And that's a great place to stop and have you prepare for the next lecture. So here is the, finish of the 2008. I went through and already completed my 2009. I didn't interpret anything. That's something that I definitely want you to do. I didn't do interpretation, but I completed it, and I completed this one. And what I had been doing, I was just copying and pasting these headers, and I'm going to fill this one out for you. I'm just expanding columns so everything fits. So this is 2012. I've got all the others done already. Fix this real quick. So 2012, the number of total cases is 12 plus 6 plus 0, which is 18. The DART is 12 plus 6, which is 18. The hours worked. Go to the next tab. Another thing I've been doing is it's 401,900, and I clicked on it and I go 401,900 because instead of it being equal to something, now it's just a number. I'm going to figure this out, and actually, because these numbers are the same, they're actually going to be no different. I'm just going to type in 8.96. Now I need to look up the industry. And I've got, so when I did the 2011, I got 5.2 and 2.7. So they still have a few less, no lost time to lost time. I'm just going to back up a couple and go to my 2012. I did look at the sample of some earlier videos, and it is good. You can see the stuff, and so I didn't have to blow it up as much. Very pleased with that. And we're finally to table 1. We're looking for 336. And so the numbers I'm going to put in for total case incidence rate is 5.2, and it's 2.8. Let me get this out of here. 5.2 and 2.8. 5.2, 2.8. Okay. I'm just going to put a little. So I've completed all of my individual tables here. What I like to do is combine them, and I want to then look at it over time. So I'm going to open a new tab here, and this is going to be a, sorry, I'm going to just call it trend analysis. I'm just going to call it trend for now. So I'm going to start with my 2008, which is actually under this tab here. And I'm going to copy and paste. So copy and paste. Okay. Now what I'm doing is just going to go to 2009. I'm just going to copy the answers, not the header too, because I already put in a header. And paste. Go to 2010. Do the same thing. Go to 2011. Do the same. And 2012, the last one. And it looks like some numbers changed. I'm just going to highlight all these and go to Format Cells and just give them 2 decimal points. That's nice. And I don't know if you can see this or not, so I'm going to blow this up to my normal 300. So you can see, so these are all the answers right here. As you can see, I'm sorry, you can't see the year. Okay, now the year is, the year is now seen. So here's our data table. This is all the data from the each individual log in one data table. I could possibly do a no lost time to lost time. What I'd like to do is I'm just going to insert, and this is going to be our number of no lost time. Number of no lost time. And this is actually kind of easy to do. It's basically our total minus our DART. And I can just go like this. So we have a pseudo no lost time to lost time. And we can graph that. We can graph a lot of things. And that's what I want to do now, is graph. And so this isn't easy, okay? I understand this is not going to be easy for you. what I'm going to do is I'm going to first add, I'm going to go 663 before each of these because this is going to become significant. 663 is the end. It's 336, isn't it? These are probably yelling at the screen right now. Cut me some slack. 336. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight, including the header, and then I'm going to go up to, I'm going to bring this down so you can see it, Insert, and I'm going to do Scatter Plot because I'm going to be trending over time. Now you see it just gave me these dots over these lines here. If I right click on it and go to Select Data, it gives me a chance to edit it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my data. If it lets me move this, it's not going to let me, is it? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I have to make room for it first. Cancel, cancel. This was in the way. You need to be able to see your data set. Mine's kind of modified around because I'm trying to, there. So this is what I'm going to assign. So I'm going to go back in, right click, select data. Yay, now I can do it. So I can go in and edit this. And I'm just going to highlight it. And now it's going to look good. It's going really slow because I'm recording. Now what I can do is I can go and add additional, oh, that didn't sound good at all. Cancel. Eek. All right, what I'm going to do is is so much easier when I don't have to work with such a small screen here. I'm going to add some additional data points. It's going really slow. Oh, this is kind of funny. Maybe I'll only do one for you. So the name of my next data set is going to be Dart. And the X values are the, is it going to let me move it over? Oh, it did. Awesome. Are the years. And my Y values are the values under Dart. Okay. Why did you do that? Did I do something wrong here? What happened? Sorry, I'm not talking. It's just, this is going extremely slow because I'm recording it and everything. So I've got an interesting trend here. I've got the company's TCIR and their Dart IR over time. And one thing I can do is I can right click on a button and do add a trend line. It'll ask me what kind I want. I always want linear. I mean, we're trending here. And I'm going to add one for the Dart as well. So before we were comparing our company each individual year to its peers, and we can add the BLS data on here too if we wanted to. But it's better if we can just trend the company. So how is the company safety program doing? Based on this chart, the TCIR is somewhat level. It looks like it's going over 5 years, it goes up just slightly on a trend. The Dart, on the other hand, is there's a trend here. The company is experiencing more severe injuries each year. They're incurring more lost time injuries each year. This is indicative of a safety program that is going in the wrong direction. There is something that needs to be investigated to reverse this trend. And that's really what this exercise is about. What we've done so far is all we've done is try and attempt to answer the question, how is the company's safety program performing? Based on this chart right here, without even comparing it to the peers, it's not going well. Another thing we can do is we can look at the no lost time to lost time. And we can actually plot these numbers against these numbers, and it basically shows, look at their no lost time. Look, it goes from 15, 15, 9, 4, 0, but this 6, 10, 14, 17, 18, that's a bad trend. Now, I mean, look at that first year, we just had 21 total injuries. We had 18 lost time in 2012. So as you can see, there's lots of evidence here that we could go to management to say the safety program is going in the wrong direction. We need to do some in-depth analysis to find out where we need to focus our attention, what we need to study to uncover what is allowing these exposures and these severities to be increasing from 2008 to 2012. So right here, I'm going to stop the video. I did start creating a combined data set. And all I was doing was going back and copying and pasting entire rows like this. Control copy, go to my combined, paste it. I had to type in my own header row, but I think that's something that you can try doing this, but I will reserve it for when we get together in the lab next. And this is what we'll start doing is we'll start populating this table, because we're going to be doing a similar analysis but more in-depth analysis when you have all the data in one table. There's so much more we can do. So I'm going to stop the video here. Please complete this whole thing, and I want you to write your notes on your interpretations, and I want you to spend time with the Bureau of Labor Statistics to get this stuff as well. We will, again, this is where we will start and continue on working through study sheet 4. So make sure you're looking at study sheet 4, trying things on your own, because I'm going to try and walk around the room or the lab and give you one-on-one assistance. Okay, see you then.